name is Rick Sullivan, and I'm the Secretary of Environment and Energy for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And it's a pleasure to be here today, and I just wanted to thank the Scudder family and Jim Gordon for allowing me to be part of this, and certainly to join my colleagues in the public sector in this exciting announcement. Back in January of 2009, Governor Patrick announced a goal to build 2,000 megawatts of wind energy by 2020. And he did so for a very good reason. Wind energy is one of the fastest growing sources of renewable energy in the world, and it will play a vital role in our efforts to battle climate change, protect our environment, and meet society's demand for electricity. As the Cape Wind developers know very well, Massachusetts has a significant wind energy resource, especially offshore. In fact, ISO New England, the region's electrical grid operator, has estimated that up to 25% of the state's electrical energy needs could be met by wind energy by the year 2020. Most of the wind energy needed to meet Governor Patrick's ambitious goal will come from offshore wind. And the Commonwealth has already positioned itself as the country's leader in the field of offshore wind, largely because the nation's first offshore wind development is poised to begin construction right here in Nantucket Sound. States now up and down the East Coast are competing for second place because Massachusetts will be first. Massachusetts will be the leader. But these other states do know what other economic development benefits can come from being first in the industry. The Commonwealth stands to benefit greatly from the construction of Cape Wind, and according to a third-party consultant, Global Insight, the project will create between 500 and 1,000 direct, indirect, and induced full-time jobs. For example, Mass Tank, a Middleborough company, has partnered with EEW of Germany to manufacture the monopile foundations and other structural steel components, and it's projected that they will create 300 jobs alone just from that operation. But now to today's announcement, a joint venture that promised to make Massachusetts again a first mover, the first state in the country to promote ecotourism around offshore wind power. We have said all along that being a leader in offshore wind would create a cascade of related economic development opportunities here in Massachusetts, and this project is certainly a hallmark of exactly what we've been talking about. I congratulate the Scudders and Jim Gordon and whoever else in this room got together to come up with the intriguing idea, one that I expect will not only rev up the region's economic engine, but provide additional tourism dollars to the Bay State overall as people travel far and wide to see exactly what's happening here in Massachusetts, the country's first offshore wind farm with the capacity to create an amount of clean, renewable energy equal to 3/4 of the needs of the people here in Cape Cod. I understand that Highline has been, as outlined here today, will incorporate other green aspects to the ecotourism, and I stand ready as Secretary of the Environment as well to cooperate and help in those. And we are well on our way to meeting the Governor's ambitious goal of 2,000 megawatts of wind energy due to several measures that have been taken to ensure that Massachusetts is a global leader in the fast-growing clean energy environment. Under the Patrick and Murray administration, wind energy has expanded tenfold here in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and we are poised to celebrate the commissioning of the first onshore wind farm, 10 turbine, 15 megawatt farm in Berkshire Wind, which is in western Massachusetts. So the route to this goal is not easy, nor is it straightforward, but it is the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do for our environment and the right thing to do for our economy. The outside-the-box thinking that is embodied by this project here today is important as we work together for a clean energy future in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.